No justice for the poor. No justice for the poor. When you see a lady down on the ground, help her, yeah, go ahead, help her. She needs loving more than anyone else can ever need. Oh yeah. Her children are hungry, and she's hungry. She has no money, so what should she do? Her man is gone, and left her all alone. What's happened to this lady? Why she keeps holding on? No justice for the poor. No justice for the poor. Come on, my brothers, come on, my brethren. Times are hard, but I don't know what to do. Yeah, no. No justice for the poor. No justice for the poor. Good evening and welcome to this special edition of the program here, Liberia First on GEO Talk. Down on the ground, the Lloyd family seek justice in the attempted murder case of their daughter and loved one. She needs loving more than anyone else can ever need. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Her children are hungry, and she's hungry too. She has no money, so what should she do? Jessica, Lloyd, and family have no money, so what should they do? All alone. Should they settle for injustice? The Concerned Liberian Network Incorporated chart a course of action. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest on here tonight. No justice for the poor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, my brother. Come on, my brethren. Today is Friday, April 19th, 2024. Compromise justice. Who out there was said to compromise Jessica Lloyd's attempted murder case against Lucas Richards? Were Jessica lawyers involved? Who were the big hands that split 50,000 United States dollars to compromise the case? What did Lucas Richards, his lawyers, the judge, Jessica lawyers, and other key players offer money if there were no evidence to convict him, Lucas? Let's dig deeper. The family is here in studio with us already, so grab your drink of choice, your orange juice, your popcorn, and listen to a true story here tonight. The real story behind Jessica Lloyd attempted murder case, injustice.
Let's shoot to be on morning. Won't be in studio. Yeah. You can say
Richards has been acquitted by Criminal Code B.
Let's go. God will punish you. You will die. Your eyes will close. You will suffer. I curse you. You will suffer. You will die. Your generation. Your generation. You will suffer, Lucas. You will suffer. And any God and lawyer, and any judge and lawyer that got you as well. The children will suffer this thing. The children will be the consequences of what you did.
Richards has been acquitted by Criminal Code B.
Let's go. God will punish you. You will die. Your eyes will close. You will suffer. I curse you. You will suffer. You will die. Your generation. Will bear the consequences of what you did. You will suffer, Lucas. You will suffer. And any God and lawyer, and any judge and lawyer that got you as well. The children will suffer this thing. The children will bear the consequences of what you did.
That was Jessica Lloyd saying her piece, knowing that
when you see a lady down on the ground, help her, yeah, go and help her. She needs loving more than anyone else can ever need. Oh yeah. Her children are hungry, and she's hungry too. She has no money, so why
no justice, no justice for the poor. Good evening and welcome to all of you joining us here this beautiful Friday. That's the weekend.
What happened to this lady? Why she keeps holding on? No justice for the poor. No justice for the poor. Come on, my brothers, come on, my brethren. Shoo-doo-doo-doo, wah-wah-wah. Oh, yeah. Times are hard, I don't know what to do, yeah. No. No justice for the poor. No justice for the poor. When you see a lady down down on the ground. Yeah.
Good evening and welcome. Welcome to all of you joining us here. It's Friday, April the 19th, 2024. And of course, we are playing special host here to the family of Jessica Lloyd. They were just in studio with us, and hopefully they'll be joining us momentarily. But welcome to all of you that have joined us here so far. Invite someone. Don't hesitate to like the page, follow the page. As we delve deeper into this story tonight, compromise justice, no justice for blacks, no justice for the poor, regardless where you find yourselves. Who idea was said to compromise Jessica Lloyd's attempted murder case against Lucas Richards? Were Jessica's lawyers involved? Who were the big hands that split US $50,000 to compromise the case? Why did Lucas Richards, his lawyers, the judge, Jessica Lloyd's lawyers, and other key players offer money if there were no evidence or sufficient evidence to convict him, Lucas? We're going to dig deeper into that tonight. All right. Also, no justice for blacks. There's no justice for a black man, regardless where on earth he finds himself or herself. Today, the white man, Lucas, is not guilty. Lucas is not guilty by a corrupt judge and justice system in Liberia. And Uncle Sam is celebrating his freedom. With video, eyewitnesses accounts, and audio of attempted bribery, Lucas heads back to the United States, a free man, and the verdict is welcome and celebrated. Can the United States government accept a similar not guilty verdict from any court or judge in Liberia in favor of Senators Nathaniel F. McGill, Bill Tweahway, Prince Johnson, Emmanuel Nuquay, Minister Samuel D Tweah Jr., and Mayor Jefferson Koijee? Will those Unity Party Liberians who are angry at the not guilty verdict be happy when these sanctioned leaders are declared not guilty by a similar court in Liberia? Why is it difficult for a black man to get justice regardless where he finds himself? Let's dig deeper. And today we're going to be digging deeper with Miss Lloyd, Jessica Lloyd's mom. She's in studio with us here already. Cynthia Lloyd. Good evening to you there, Miss Lloyd. Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, God, thank you for life.
Okay. How is Jessica?
Jessica, she not too well.
Uh-huh.
She lying down.
Okay. How yourself? How's the family doing?
Yeah, we tell God thank you. It was not easy for us, and we still going through it, but we have to give God the glory.
Okay. We're gonna delve deeper into the case here tonight, but talk to us here, Miss Lloyd. Tell us about your family. Let's get to know your family. I know you are a Liberian family. Tell us a little bit more about your family.
My husband is Mr. Andrew S. Lloyd. I'm Cynthia Lloyd.
Uh-huh.
We got married and spent 24 years together now. And God bless her with her twins, Jessica Lloyd and Jesse Lloyd. And Jessica, he went to Cathedral Catholic High School. He graduated from there. Jessica graduated from there, and Jesse graduated from the STA High School on Ken Johnson Road.
Right.
And they were in a Bible school. In a Bible school.
Folks, stop calling Miss Lloyd. If you somebody trying to call you,
Yeah, let me get that on quick.
but you on.
Yeah, let me answer and get back on quick.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right, folks. Uh, uh, we're gonna see more of that happening tonight. I hope it's not somebody trying to tell her not to talk to us or get her off the program. Yeah, but just from the little intro there, there's a typical Liberian family, married for 24 years. Take the boyfriend, girlfriend, let her out of there. Got her children, set of twin, Jesse and Jessica. Uh, will go to a cathedral and graduate from there. And the son Jesse graduated from SDA. You know, two good schools. But besides that, it is not the school they went to or whatsoever. It is the family that have come together to build lives, to contribute to society. All right. So we will delve into that momentarily. Somebody just called our guest, and she will be joining us again. So don't go nowhere as we seek justice for Jessica Lloyd. All right. Uh, we will be playing you also a recording of the lawyers representing Jessica, representing the defendant, Lucas Richards, uh, uh, the judge, and other key players, big hands that went to go negotiate with the family to settle initially for 10,000, 20,000, and what have you. The family refused on grounds they wanted justice. They were more concerned about getting justice for Jessica other than taking 30 pieces of silver as a betrayal to her life. All right. But who took the money? Who influenced the decision to in fact, who decision or ideas was it to go to this family and talk about let's give them some cash? They are a poor family, they are stricken, and money will entice them and influence their thought process, their decision making. Who idea was it? And what did the family say? Would that happen? All right. We're gonna delve into that for all of us here tonight. So don't go nowhere. We're gonna play that recording as we await Miss Cynthia Lloyd. All right. Also, let me hasten to say the Concerned Liberian Network Incorporated, uh, a global Liberian organization, is charting a course of action. What can we do to help get justice for Jessica Lloyd and her family? What can we do? All right. What can we do? So during this program, you will hear uh, uh, some important information about the CLN actions and what has to be done or what needs to be done by this group. All right. So again, invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. All right. We're gonna share with you lots of information here concerning this case. The judge. Some of you saw the judge's picture last night, and you were not so pleased about him. Yeah, you were not so pleased about him. Let's put the judge picture up here for you all again. Uh, uh, this is Judge Nelson Shina. That's the judge right here, Nelson Shina, who handed down a non-guilty verdict blaming it on lack of sufficient evidence. Nelson Sheena, that's the judge right there. How did he arrive at that not guilty verdict when he is in the know of money changing hands to keep the family at bay? Yeah. So we're going to show you a lot tonight. And Matthew Tyler said, "Boss, I want to be part of the CLN." Absolutely. We'll be making a public announcement here for our next general meeting. So you can come there. And a lot of you following our last episode decided you want to be part of the CLN. The CLN is open to every Liberian who shares similar mindset, views. All right. So you are welcome any day. All right. Yeah, this is the judge, Nelson Sheena. Lucas, we are told from all indication, Lucas Riches have left Liberia. We are with the mother to come back on in a moment. Lucas Riches have left Liberia. He's gone. He left the country following his James John Kekula Sumo, he said he's not looking like a judge. This is Lucas saying at the airport, I don't know when, whether it was yesterday or Wednesday, when the non-guilty verdict was announced. All right, Lucas Riches left Liberia already. He's gone. He's back in the United States. Hopefully Des Moines, Iowa, where he's originally from. Yeah, this is the Roberts International Airport or waiting area for your flight. Yeah. Yeah. It is Mark Richard Blair. That is something that the Speaker of the House of Representatives also spoke about. He said, "Mr. Gilmer, I learned that Honorable Maymon Breeze Menza from Bond County wrote the House on impeaching the judge." That information is correct. All right, it's correct. But I want to also add that the House of Representatives, through the Speaker, is contemplating the similar action. All right. This is it right here. The House of Representatives is contemplating similar action to impeach the judge, as per the Speaker of the House of Representatives. This is the story. Acquittal of American missionary indicted for attempted murder and aggravated assault raises eyebrows on Liberian justice system amid allegation of bribery as the House contemplates impeaching the judge, Justice Lapse. And in quotation marks by Funati Kofa, we don't have the right to call any judge, but we have the right to call the victim. There was a recording of the victim's lawyers in negotiations. We have the right to call those people to ascertain certain facts. If in the inquiry you believe that the decision of the judge was influenced by anything other than his pure legal profession or opinion, then you can initiate what we call impeachment proceedings. Impeachment proceedings are indeed extreme remedy. So I would think we sent it to judiciary to begin the necessary inquiry before we can go to any other level of impeachment or otherwise. Councillor J. Funati Kofa, Speaker of the House of Representatives, made that statement. Yeah. All right. So, in my Teacher Live Voice, we are getting there. And the Concerned Librarian Network is also, and let me put my face on this one so that you see it in both position or condition. All right. Yeah. Jemima Taylor. Wow. He will never get peace. He will never get peace. The lifestyle of the pro-po. Welcome to you there, my sister, Rosalind Welly. Good to see you here. Welcome. And Sophia Kra. Where you been? I didn't see you long time. Good to see you here from Minnesota. Now, how we looking? Welcome to you there, SK. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hopefully Miss Lloyd will come back to join us here. She was in studio with us, and she got a phone call. She got a phone call and had to leave. Okay, she's back with us. She's back with us here. Miss Cynthia Lloyd, that's the mother of Jessica and Jesse Lloyd. She was explaining to us about her family. She and her husband have been together, married for 24 years. Got a set of twins, Jessica Lloyd and Jesse Lloyd. Miss Lloyd, welcome back. We were worried as to whether that call was for you to stop talking to us. Is that what the call? So don't talk to that. Welcome back.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you were explaining about your family. Where's your husband?
It's okay. He lying down.
He lying down. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's great. So tell us, how did your daughter get to be involved with Lucas Riches? How did this thing happen?
After her graduation from Cathedral, after she took the UL entrance, so they were waiting for the entrance result.
Yeah.
So I said, while waiting in the process, I'm a business woman. And I can't sit home. So I wanted to be doing something until the entrance result can come up. So I decided to send them on the mission, on the highway, the Whiteman mission.
Yeah.
So while on the mission, I had him across the guy by the name of Lucas Riches. I had Lucas Riches propose to her, say, oh, I want to see your family, I love you, I want to marry you. She brought Lucas Riches over to us, yeah. So we called some other family members and neighbors. We asked him some questions, and he sponsored the wedding day. Everything with us, with all family members putting in $5 in the wedding. After everything, sponsored the wedding day, everything, a change cola. He told me to find a place, and I told him, I'll be going back to the States, but when you find a place. So I said, okay, but say you're going to the States, and the place we are now paying rent with him and people place. So you can go and send the money there, I will find a better place. Because I will take my time to find a better place.
Yeah.
And the condition Jessica in, because Jessica she was pregnant. I said the condition she in,
look at
want
the
to be
screen.
me.
Talk to us about this picture that you're looking at on the screen here. Is that your daughter, Jessica and Lucas in there in that picture?
No, the other one sitting up there. The other one sitting, he's scratching in front of me.
And what is he saying to you in this
Yeah,
picture?
you are telling me, mommy, don't worry. Why you are not happy? I will take care of your daughter. Don't worry, things will be better. I love your daughter, and the reason I'm getting married to her today.
Wow.
That's why you are telling me.
Did he tell you or the family about his family that he was married?
He say he got, according to him, he say he get a wife, but a church can agree for him to have a second wife. The Creekside Church, according to him, he got a woman. The woman is an older woman, and she can bear a child for him. So he also engaged a wife on it, and his wife agreed. According to him, that's what he said. He was lying to us. We never knew he was lying to us. So when we got to know the real truth.
Did you guys ask him to meet his wife, if indeed she agreed that he can take a second wife, a young Liberian girl, your daughter? Did you guys ask him, say, can we meet your wife?
Yeah, we asked him, and he told us a wife for that year. So a wife in the States, or a wife will be coming down. When she comes, then you introduce a wife. You bring a wife to us for us to talk.
Yeah. Okay.
So what he said.
Okay. So he got married to Jessica. Did they live together after their marriage? Describe the marriage to us. What kind of marriage was it?
Tradition, yeah, change color.
Who told you about
Kola Nut? Yeah, Kola Nut. He brought his stranger father from Cape Man. He the one will carry on the tradition for him. And Jessica uncle, this time here, will also carry on the tradition.
Wow. So after the marriage, did he and Jessica live together? They moved in to live together, or she was still living with you and he would come take her?
Yeah, she was living with me. She was staying with me when they came from Cape Man, because the mission, they were only 6 months in class and 6 months for outreach. So the last area they went was in Cape Man, where he has his own mission in Cape Man. But every week he used to come to the own mission on the highway to come and teach 2 times a week. So the last place they went was on his own mission in Cape Man, where she got pregnant. Yeah. So when they came to town, when they came to town, and she told him, say, "Oh, I'm pregnant." He said, "Oh," he acted like you were happy. So he said, "Okay." Then when they came to town, then he said, "Okay, let me send some money to you. Then your man can take you to ERWA hospital." So I took her to the hospital, ERWA. And that's how it went. She was with me. So after 2 weeks,
what was it?
After 2 weeks, he came to the house. When he came to the house, I was sitting in front of the house. He spoke to us and he entered the house to Jessica in the room. When I went in the room to him, I told him, I said, Lucas, he said we should find a place, but now to find a better place. When you in rush, you can't find a better place. So I need to take my time. So he said, you'll be going back to the States. If you go, then you can send the money, then I'll find a better place. So when he left, I went outside, left the 2 of them lecturing. I went outside. When I went outside, he left. He came outside. He got in the car. He went. He left. So when I went inside, I saw Jessica hair sweater. So I said, "What happened to your hair?" She said, "Oh, Lucas injected me in my vein and gave me 4 tablets to take." He said, because she was complaining about the vomiting, the pregnancy symptom. He said it will stop the vomiting. It will stop the vomiting. So by 7 to 8, she started feeling dizzy. All her legs started getting weak. So she said, "Oh, Mama, my legs are getting weak." In the vein, in her hand, in the vein.
In her hand?
Yeah, in the vein. He injected her in the vein. So she said, "Oh, Mama, my legs getting weak and my mouth getting dry inside." So I told her, I said, "But what happening?" She said, give me water to drink. I gave her water. She said, it stayed the same. My mouth, all in my mouth dry. So when she called her, she said she want to use the bathroom. She called her. She started a whole self for mess up. She said, oh, mama, look at I'm bleeding. The injection, Lucas gave me the tablet. Look at I'm bleeding. So I said, I was afraid that night. So the next morning, went to the doctor, we explained it. The doctor said, but what kind of tablet you gave her? So the next morning, we called in that night. So that how we were able to carry her. The post said, oh, but the pregnancy moon. And after 2 weeks again, he came. That's the time, September 14 now. That's the time he carried her now.
When she lost the pregnancy and complained about all of that, did he come back to explain anything, or did he show concern about her situation?
Yeah, he texted her. He said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to do it. I never knew they were going to take out the pregnancy or the injection to stop the vomit and the malaria. That's what he told us. That's what he said to Jessica. He texted her and she showed me the text. Say, oh, because he's sorry. So when he came to the house after 2 weeks, he said, oh, mommy, he met me from the house. He said, oh, mommy, I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I said, oh, no problem, Lucas. If that call will, let it be done. So he spoke to us. He entered the house. He said he carried Jessica to go get the bottle food from supermarket. But when he bring food, he usually bring up. But I was surprised that he said he left some of the things behind for God. There was some of the things. So Jessica should follow him to go get the bottle things.
Yeah.
Jessica get dressed up. She got in the car. They left. When they left, they stayed long. I said, I go on by. I went to, by that time, the church was almost over because he said he was coming at the house. So I wanted for him to meet me at the house before going.
Yeah.
But when he came to the house, it was already late for me to go to service. So I said, let me just go quick and go come back. So I went, and that time service was almost over. So when we pray and I left, I went back home. Going home, I parked by the car to Johnsonville, going in the estate side. This passing by Johnsonville. So I said, but where Jessica is going to go on the side on bike going home. So as now I got home in less than 45 to, I was sitting for the horse. When I go look, I saw the keke running in the yard with Jessica nectar and the blood all on her.
Yeah.
So I saw in the keke, I jump up, I yell. I said, well, what happened? I asked the keke, 2 girls were in the keke plus Jessica in the center and the driver. Yeah. So I said, but what happened? I said, then, why my son-in-law? That what ran to my mind. I never thought on any evil. So the boss said, who's your son-in-law? The girl said, get in the keke, let Kelly get to hospital. The keke boss said, your son-in-law was killing your daughter. He said, son-in-law? Like how I yell, I started crying. I got in the keke. One clinic to balance, so they call THT. We went to the clinic, the doctor, the same for the big doctor, the doctor look at the area, he said, I don't know you can't to big hospital. But if you carry her, you shouldn't give her water to drink, and you shouldn't allow her to talk. So that's how we went to Cali. We went to Cali. Cali said they're not able. We should carry her JFK. So that's how we went to JFK. They sent for the big doctor for the 3 Russia in the operation room. That's how they started sewing bought the medicine and thing, and they told us to buy. Started operating on her from the head, because he hit her from the head, the back of the head, and the neck. That's how they sew it. That's how they sew the hair and the neck. That's what happened. Yes. We went to JFK for 6 days. General ministry took us to, because people were pulling in and things. So general ministry took, we went to JFK. The next day, she was crying on her stomach. So the doctor, they sent for the doctor to examine her. So they noticed that she explained to the doctor what happened. She was pregnant, her husband gave her injection in the vein and some pills. So the doctor said, okay, they will do the pregnancy test. When they did the pregnancy test, the doctor, it was positive. because the doctor say even after 2 weeks, once the sample lead into EU, it will still come up positive. So the doctor did the test, it was positive.
Yeah.
So they brought the ambulance and rushed her to the maternity center, and the doctor did the cleaning up on her. The doctor did the cleaning up. After a few times they put us down, after 60, the government took us to 14 military hospital where we were. They took all the ballot stitches from the neck for 1 month, 4 or 5 days. We were to 14 military hospital and they put us down for 14 military.
All this time, the day of the incident, Lucas arrested. Your daughter is going through the trauma and seeking medication. Did Lucas call, text, or say something to her to say anything?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. He went to
No.
trial and all of that. Before going to trial, did he call your daughter to say anything?
No, he called us. He not called us to tell us anything.
Uh-huh.
The only person people that called us was his lawyers. When we went to meet with the grand jury, when I carried Jessica, she was not still well, but we forced her to carry her that day. When I carried Jessica, her father and I carried her to meet with the grand jury.
Uh-huh.
That's the time we went in the prosecutor's office. They told us, they said, oh, Lucas' lawyers came to meet with us to talk to the family. But we told them to meet with the family, and then you can get back to us. So while in the people office that had our female lawyer, they came, Lucas' lawyer, entered the office. They say, oh, we want to talk to you people. So our female lawyer say, where? They say, in our office. That how they carry us in the office.
Mm-hmm.
When they carry us in the office, that's the time we did the recording now.
Okay.
They told us,
I have the recording.
Yeah, Lucas said,
yeah.
they say, oh, we're begging y'all to drop the case. Since Jessica not died, we're not happy for what Lucas did to her, but we are sorry. We want to offer you 10,000. So I was like laughing because if I were going to tap my face, they would not be talking all they were talking.
Mm-hmm.
So I was smiling with them, laughing just for them to keep talking. So I told them, I started asking some questions so they can keep talking.
Yeah.
So I asked them, I said, if I'm having to agree with my daughter being in the country because I wanted to hear more from them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was asking smart, asking them some questions. So they were talking. Later, our female lawyer started arguing with them. That's how they started arguing. Yeah,
Okay.
Jessica don't die.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
set the picture here. Let's set the whole thing here. Who were or are your daughter lawyers? Who are Jessica lawyers?
Councillor Jeans Nipa, Councillor Tiawon Gonglo, and Anthony Naomi for Wissing. A female lawyer from Asia. Yeah, a female lawyer from Asia.
Okay. Were any of those 3 lawyers present in that negotiation to give you guys money? Any of Jessica lawyer were present?
And Naomi for Wissing, the lady who argued with them in the recording there. Yeah, she was not in favor of what they were saying and why she was arguing with them. And why you see they were arguing bitterly.
She was not in favor of the amount. She wanted more money, or she was not in favor of.
No, she never wanted more money. She never wanted more money. That's why she will keep telling them, say, we'll get back to you. The family will get back to you because she wanted for us to.
She did a lot of explaining on that tape.
Yeah.
And, her explanation is different from what you are saying. Sorry to say, but it's like she was enticing you or trying to get you convinced to accept the money. Is that the case? Is that the story? Was she trying to get you to accept the money, or she was stepping on your toe while the conversation go on? Don't take it, don't take it, don't take it.
No, she was not stepping on my toes.
Uh-huh.
But within that time, while we were discussing that, while you were in the video,
Yeah.
in a recording, yes.
Okay. So what about Tiawan Gonglo and the other gentleman, Yimpa? Were they in the know about the defense coming to talk to give you guys money?
At the time, Tiawan Gonglo never. At the time, you were not in the case. When
When
he
it,
caught in the case, that when
yeah.
I carry the case far to him, somebody recommended me to him. When I carry the case far to him, that's the time I explain everything to him about what they wanted to do, and I share the recording with him. So he said it was good. You never hold money from them.
Uh-huh.
So I said okay, yeah. But Mr. Jean Snipper, at the
Yeah.
time you were not on, you were not here, we were not our lawyer. Our lawyer we had at the time. Later on, they got mad at us. They say why we have to expose the money business between we and Lucas lawyer. So
Who
they
got
were
mad?
the first lawyers. They were first with us. So they say they don't want to be
Who
part of
the
the
first
case.
lawyer? Your lawyer or the defense lawyer?
Yeah, our first lawyers.
Who were the first lawyers?
Shall you give me money? One Akwe, and one Councillor Johnson.
Who
Putu
Johnson?
Akwe, one Putu Akwe.
Who Johnson? Arthur Johnson?
No, Ronald Johnson.
Randall Johnson? Or they were not in
Yeah.
favor of you getting money, or they were not happy that people came to talk to you for money and they were not part of it? Which one?
Well, because we expose the money issue between we and Lucas
Yeah.
lawyers who went to the station, the radio station.
Yeah.
So they got mad at us. They said they don't want to be in the case again. They hardly left the case before Councillor Chin Snipper came in.
Uh-huh. And
But
what
at the
did
time when
do?
they were talking about the private, Chin Snipper was not in the case. When he came in, I explained everything to him. He said, "Tell God, thank you. You take money from them." I said, "Okay." He came in the case.
Okay. Well, folks, if you just join us here, we are in conversation with Miss Cynthia Lloyd, the mother of Jessica Lloyd, who picture you see there, the young lady who almost lost of life by her American husband, Lucas Richards. All right. We'll be opening up the lines, but not just as yet. Nobody call right now. We got an audio to play. But let's talk to Miss Cynthia Lloyd a little bit more. So, they came to talk to you for this morning. Who idea was it to come and talk to you? Say, talk to your family. Say, let's go try to give them money. Who idea was it? Was it the defense? Was it or your legal representatives? Was it Luca Richards? Was it the judge? Who idea was it to say, let's go talk to them? This is a struggling family, they need money. Who idea was it?
It was Lucas lawyers and Lucas.
Uh-huh.
Because in the recording, the lady asked them whether their client is in the know. They said yes, our client said to come and talk to the family.
Right.
Yes. And they told us the case is not a good case for us. If we get good case, we know. The case is not a good case for us. What the man did, we're not in favor of it.
Your lawyers are telling you you don't have a case.
No, that Lucas lawyer say they don't have a good case. So the reason they come to beg us for us to drop the case.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And after 2 weeks, they call me again. After 1 or 2 weeks, they call me. They say, "Oh man, we beg you. We made the money 20,000."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I told them, I said no. They don't go into the case.
Who called you to increase the
Lucas,
money?
Lucas lawyer. So I say not so much of the
Who was
case.
Lucas'
Not so
lawyer?
much.
You know her name?
Yeah. Tablet, one tablet.
Debler.
Yeah, tablet, Eric Momo, and Eric Monu,
Eric Molu, Debler,
and Jimmy.
Jimmy. They called you
Yeah.
to say we gonna increase the money to 20,000.
Yes.
Did they talk to your lawyers about that? Did they tell your lawyer say to settle? We want to give your people $20,000. Let's settle for 20,000. Did the two set of lawyers, the defense lawyer, the prosecutors, did they meet to talk about it?
I don't know because the first time we went to the court, the prosecutors engaged us on it. They say, "Oh, Lucas lawyer came to us to talk to us for us to talk to you, but we told them to go and meet you."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, in short, your family rejected any money offer. You didn't want money.
Yes. Yes.
What did
We
you want?
rejected the money.
What did you want?
I wanted justice, not only for my daughter, but for other victims,
Yeah.
for other people who died and never got justice, for other young girls who their body was found on the street and
Yeah.
they never knew the killers. Yeah, so I wanted justice for other people,
Okay.
not only because of
So
Jessica.
what would have justice mean for you? What punishment or payment of fines or whatsoever? What justice would have meant to you?
Yeah, if Lucas are going to be found guilty,
going to jail or paying huge some damages and other, because in the
yes,
audio, in the audio, I hear lawyer talking about if you can get some kind of lotion to put it there for that thing to go away. I have to say you're a dermatologist and all of that. We're gonna play the audio. It's about 19 minutes long. We're gonna play.
yeah,
So
like lawyers were talking.
uh-huh,
Lawyers they were talking.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow, this is very sad. Is your husband able to talk to us?
Yes, in your
Mr.
talk
Lloyd?
to your
Yeah.
just say giving shit for your part. Really unaware.
Yeah, let him put on something.
Okay. You're unaware.
Before he comes on,
Yeah.
the video from the courthouse from Temple of Justice shows Jessica crying and
Yeah.
kind of swearing, Lucas, your
Yeah.
family, your whole generation
Yeah.
will suffer it and do this and do that
Yeah.
and what have you.
Yeah.
Anybody that sees that understand the pain that is the trauma that this young lady
Yeah.
went through. This is
Yeah.
the video right here. Let's play it
Yeah.
for everybody to see and hear what we're talking about here as we are with your husband to come.
This one of great.
Okay.
Criminal Code B.
Let's go. God will punish you. You will die. Your eyes will be open. But what you get to me and the shit because of my family and you will suffer. I guess you. You will suffer. You will die. Your generation. Your generation. But God will punish you of what you did. You will suffer, Lucas. In any court and lawyer, in any church and lawyer that got you as well, the children will suffer this.
Richards has been acquitted by Criminal Code B.
Let's go. God will punish you. You will die. Your eyes will be open. For what you get to me, and the shit you cause my family and you will suffer. I curse you. You will suffer. You will die. Your generation. Your generation. For God the consequence of what you did. You will suffer, Lucas. You will suffer. And any judge and lawyer, any judge and lawyer that got you as well, the children will suffer this day. The children will bear the consequences of what you did.
I know it's difficult. It's difficult to watch your daughter go through that pain, through that trauma. What tell us on that day of the verdict that is at the Temple of Justice? I saw you fainted, the people pick you up and all of that. Tell us your feelings and everything else that were going through your mind.
It wasn't easy for me. I and my family. My son even went off in a court. Jessica's brother went off in a court. You gotta bring us out to waste water on him. It wasn't easy for the whole family. And not only the whole family, but you could see sheriff crying in the court. Sheriff. Yes, sheriff was crying in the court because they never expected it. Sheriff cried in the court. You could see men crying in the court. People cry. It wasn't easy for us. I was disappointed. I was so disappointed with all of the witnesses. Now witnesses now. And the judge look at us and say the evidence is not enough. For the hospital, the doctors from ERWA, the doctors from JFK, because who did the cleaning up?
Yeah.
The keke boy.
That's the judge, right? Look at the camera. Look at the video.
Dahin, Judge Chini.
Nelson Chini.
Yeah, Nelson Chini. The keke boy who took Jessica to the horse.
Yeah.
I testify. One lady also continue to wear the crown scene, to wear the thing happy on the crown scene. The lady testify. And everybody said they saw the knife with Lucas. But during the trial, the judge never mentioned Lucas' testimony. I have the newspaper here that said Lucas contradicted himself. Lucas was brave in the court. He told the judge that he never laid down with Jessica. He never slept with a lady.
What?
And the judge never cared to even check behind to know. Even the lady mentioned, she mentioned about the motorbike. Say, according to your lawyer, Lucas, my honor, according to Lucas and his lawyers, they said that motorbike hit me. But no scratch was on my skin. My hand, no broken hand, no broken legs. Only behind my head when he hit me and my throat, and she showed the throat and showed the head. But the judge, she said, they were Lucas' lawyers called me and my parents to bribe us. They started with 10,000 and I have the recording with me. And in ruling, you check in the judge ruling is there. When Jessica was telling him about the 10,000, they wanted to bribe her away. And during the ruling, he never thought anything about Lucas' statement. All the last, Lucas was lying. And Lucas even said, we plan on doing surrogate. And they can't do surrogate in Liberia. And who the lawyers that will sign paper with, because you got to sign paper for surrogate. Who are the lawyer?
Surrogate?
And I see that, surrogate, according to him.
That your daughter should have a child for him and his wife?
Yeah. Yes, like what he said. He said in that process, then we told him, say, oh, say we are doing surrogate, you got to marry our daughter tradition, according to him, like what he said. He said he even know what they call tradition. He said that the day of the wedding or the day of the tradition, before the lawyer told, he said, oh, that tradition you doing, you would have married, getting married. Oh. That's why he said, he quote, I see people playing it on the favorite radio station. I see they're putting it out on newspaper, local statement, or local talk the same. Jessica and NS, I see them contradicting Jessica. Things what the lady never said, and you are seeing it talking it.
Wow.
And the lady continue to say, he asked the girl, you and who were there? The lady said, only here myself. And he gave me the iron, he had the other one in here, and he was standing behind me. The lady continued to say, hey. So I don't know what kind of evidence he really wanted. I don't know what kind of evidence he really wanted.
Is your husband, Mr. Lloyd, ready to talk to us?
Yeah, he ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Lloyd, how you doing?
Fine. Thank you.
Good. Yeah. Welcome. Thanks for being there with us here tonight. It's difficult for you, head of family and all of that. We want to say sorry for the misfortune, but thank God your daughter is alive. All right. Yeah. So tell us here your own. I think current just went.
Yeah.
LEC trouble.
Yeah.
You're getting flash level for your. Yeah. Yeah. So Mr. Lloyd, just
Yes, sir.
yeah, we'll try to be rapid with you guys. Say you're out of LEC before the phone cell go off and all of that. This whole thing that play out right before your eyes with your daughter, your family. How do you take it? What are your thoughts? What do you think will go wrong?
I think that the judge didn't do well. He had a very, very ungrateful to his own country, in fact. Because even what he did was, I don't think it was because of the law family, but he messed like up. Yes, because you as a lawyer to look at the truth, that you as a judge look at the truth, a glaring truth, and close your eyes on it. Yeah, and took side with Luca Riches in the end, in the dying minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that's all. I feel that's all like a. I mean, that's all. I feel less Liberian. If they say I'm not a Liberian citizen, in fact.
Less human being.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Wow.
It was very hard for us until I'm very sure up to now. We got my private security officer up to now for the past 5 days now. I'm not going to work. After the case, I'm not going to work because too much question. Everybody wants to know what went wrong. Yeah, it's not easy. It's too difficult. It's hard for me and my family.
Right. We can understand that. I'll ask you the same question I asked your wife, and then we got a full house here tonight. All my panelists and analysts from across the globe, from Europe, Australia, across the United States. We are all here tonight just because of you and your family. I'll ask you the same question I asked your wife. What did you seek out of this case?
I actually want justice to be served.
What would justice look like to you?
I'll feel better actually because that would serve as a deterrent to anyone who want to marginalize our citizen, come here and go scot free. Anybody want to take disadvantage of any other human being, and go scot free because you feel that you are a citizen of the greatest country in the world. That your citizen cannot be judged. I don't know. I just gonna feel happy if justice is being served at this pace.
Do you feel that your family or little Liberia was taken advantage of?
Sure. Because only because they know that maybe we're not financially potent, we're not strong financially. Maybe they can get anything out of us, so that they say we don't deserve justice. And what can we do? We cannot fight because we don't have the fund. Right? So because everything that we did, everything that we went through, we didn't spend anything. Government provided lawyer for us. In the end, the lawyer turned back on us and switched out to another lawyer
That's
in the
the
dying
question I
minute.
was about to ask you. That's the question I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
Did you, do you feel betrayed by your lawyers, or do you have confidence? Did you have confidence in them? Do you feel betrayed by your lawyers?
Uh, Actually, I had confidence because if we don't have confidence, we couldn't have rejected the offer that Lucas and his lawyer brought for. We had confidence in the justice system, but
I'm not talking about the
everything
justice
just
system. I'm talking about your legal team.
yeah, it was
Your
unfortunate for
legal team,
them.
because the female lawyer Naomi, in the audio, we're gonna be playing the audio. Maybe we'll play the audio before our panelists and analysts come in. Let everybody get a understanding. We'll probably jump over. It's 19 minutes. We may not play the whole 19 minutes, or we can do that so everybody understands what we're talking about. We're not gonna skip anything. Uh, uh, the audio. The female lawyer Naomi is there. She, unless I understood it differently, but it was like she is negotiating with your family to take this money, and that you can or you couldn't win the case. It was a civil case or a criminal case, and you can't get more than $10,000 and what have you out of that. You know, the case is now out. I will tell you openly, it's out in the public. Our organization here, the Concerned Liberian Network, I don't know about the Liberian House of Representatives, because the House of Representatives is thinking on impeaching the judge. All right, the House of Representatives is thinking about impeaching the judge. The Concerned Liberian Network that I represent as the chairman, the gentleman in the yellow there, Delano Tamasa, in the middle of the video, is the co-chair. Everybody on set here are officials of the CLN, besides being panelists and analysts here at Judea High Talk. We want to put our weight behind you and your family, but we will not leave any stone unturned. All right, because we want to be factual, want to be honest, evidence-based. All right, we're not going to cover up for anybody for anything. We are contemplating on launching a non-stop protest at the Temple of Justice in that criminal code, that could be, right?
Yes.
Could be. We want to have
Yes.
people in our courtroom every day beginning May 1st, which is May Day. May Day, the world over, is protests around the world. We begin from May Day, Wednesday, May 1st, until that judge is either impeached or he's fired by Joseph Boakai.
Yeah,
But we
sure.
have to make sure that we have the support of the family, you and your family, that our undertakings here will be based on truth and honesty.
Sure.
So that when we even take a photo here in America with Congress, with State Department, about this United States citizen who went to Liberia and ill-treated, almost killed a young lady. It's not going to just be in Liberia. It's going to be here in America as well. But we have to be factual. We want to hold whosoever is liable accountable, whether it is your lawyer or Luca Richard's lawyer or the judge or members of the Supreme Court, because we got a lot of information that we are dealing with. We got a lot of information that we are dealing with. Who did what? for the settlement of this case, the betrayal of your family, a young lady, Jessica, your daughter, life would have cut short. And people would have gone with $50,000, share it among themselves. How many people can divide 50,000 and benefit? That's somebody weekend money. If 10, 15 people divide $50,000. All right. So that's why we are asking all the tough questions. And that's the name of the show here, GEO Hard Talk. We'll talk hard and talk tough and ask the hard question. But we only do it to get the truth out of our guests and our folks on here. All right. So that's why we are asking all these questions. So go ahead as I prepare this audio, and our team will come on. Let's hear your response.
Yes. Can you briefly come back again with the question?
The question is, do you have confidence in your lawyers? Did they betray your confidence? Did they betray the trust of your daughter by conniving with the defense? When you refuse money, they say, okay, but then let's take the money. I mean, we their lawyer, they ain't got nothing to do. The judge is also in the know. According to our Digging Deeper department, the judge is aware. With all of the evidence available, he came down with a ruling, said lack of sufficient evidence. All right. So
Yes, sir.
did your lawyer betray your trust? Do you have confidence in them?
And that I can say because I'm not sure of that, so I can speak to that, Mr.
Okay.
Jida.
Yeah.
But for now, she does not work for the government. She's almost like a human activist. We are kind of organization, female lawyer association called AFLs. Okay, so she was just being supportive of us from the initial stage, from the start to the end. She been there for us through her. Okay, so she got us. She talked, she supported morally, even for sometimes with some a little cash. Yes.
Right.
So like for that again, but the only thing I felt disappointed, I felt betrayed by the judge because the judge knew the truth and he closed his eyes on the truth of that I show
That's
up.
that's why when people are compromised, that's what it's all about. All
Can
right.
you imagine the judge never had time
When
for any
people
look
are
at
compromised, let me tell you, I never said this story anywhere before, but right here in America, I had a lawyer about 22 years ago, and I complained this lawyer to the association, the bar association. That was a white guy, but he took advantage of me as a black man from Africa. Okay. Yes. I wrote against him to the organization, and it took step against him. I did the same thing to one of my bosses at the job where I worked. All right. I worked this job for about 7 years. Working 12 hours shift 4 times a day, 4 times a week. And when my wife came to join me, I went to go ask for time, to ask for vacation. And I thought the man would have been happy when he saw my wife with me. That's when he decided to insult me in front of my wife. And I wrote against him. All right. I wrote against him to the president of the company. They invited me. And they paid for damages because I felt discriminated against. I would have gotten more money. But they talked to me and they took him off the account that I was working. All right. So your lawyers can connive with the defense. They can.
Sure.
They can. They will come. They will sweet talk you. Like in the audio I'm about to play. You know, we are all lawyers. We went to school. We taught in class together. We did courses together, and all of that. They will argue in front of the judge, in front of everybody. When they go in chambers, it's different thing. When they meet in their caucus, it's different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what happened here. People compromise your case because you are a poor Liberian family, according to them, but you have a principle which you stood by. If you lose that, you are nobody. If you lose your principle, your integrity, you are nobody. And that's what they took advantage of. When you refuse to take money, they say, "Oh, excuse my French, to hell with them. My man, go ahead. You can render any kind of decision. We'll not do nothing about it." The Supreme Court is involved. The Supreme Court is involved, according to our investigation. Okay? And that's why we are putting our organization weight behind you. It's not just in Liberia. If we're going to go on the streets of Washington, D.C. for this case to get justice, we will. If we're going to go to Des Moines, Iowa, where Lucas Richard came from, we will.
Yes.
But the truth must be told. And we all need to be honest about it.
Yes.
So let's play the audio here, and then we will invite our colleagues. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I know you guys ready to fire up, but I want to give everybody the chance to hear this audio, and then we go from there.
He's coming back soon in the meeting before you back.
Now, what do you put at your work? I have come to we talk to swim, when you do the loyalty, and smoke community, all your friends. Yeah, you see a friend of mine.
When you are not thinking about those two, the way that no one is you even know.
So I say, yeah, I'm going to get more time. So Jimmy, yeah, you will speak for us, please.
Okay. I was starting to see how the situation will be. I'm not saying now with any disrespect to us, and we're taking it from the death resulting from accident. You also death resulting from accident, the maximum amount is $10,000. Maximum. We say we don't support even our case an accident, we attempt to commemorate, which is a offense. So we said what we do is tell them the same maximum amount is given in this field, say $10,000. family. Yeah, take care of it. Because yes, because they will say we all find a way to resolve it, for because you go to court cell, you will go to jail. But that will not be
no compensatory damage.
no compensatory damage.
What would you know?
We not support him doing what he is. For me, I don't support him. On the first day, I will see court now. Like somebody said, they wanted me to join, so I like the way to. I like the way to say what police station. Yeah, somewhere around there. I told them I want my way to and I will get at it. That's all. They told me now is no matter what happens, God was still going to bring me in the same case.
I'm gonna go back and go to school.
So I was saying, but I don't think
although my colleague said we should not talk about the law, but what we're talking here is the law. So it was good that you made that comparison because we can talk ourselves the law. And what I would want to talk on their own behalf before they can even go thinking about it as family is that I agree when he goes to jail, maybe for a certain length of time, whatever sentence that the judge decides, they will not get anything in return. But you and I also know that if the family decides to go for the damages that he has caused the entire family, and even her, as we said there, you may just be looking at her for physical appearance and say she's okay. And that she's okay right now. And we are not making up any story. The girl doesn't sleep well. Even as she said, brought the reflection, that flashback can come. The flashback can come and it's happening to her and the family. Even the brother, even the brother, as I heard, he will cry, he will just, because they are twins, he will just jump up and it's like, so, he was talking about the sister, whether it was really true that the sister was about to die. So, if you want to really repel, we're talking about changing the environment for me. I'm even looking at something like that. In the future, if you are to file for damages, it may not be now. I'm coming because he's talking about if the person, let's say, talking about someone dying in accident and all of that, yes, that's true. If we go criminal, like I will agree with you, we will not call it benefit per se, but what that person is getting as their benefit or the family is getting as their benefit, yes, that's it. But I'm saying if that same family decided to go silver, the damages will go more than what.
This is what I wanted to say because in criminal cases, you don't go for damages.
That's what I'm saying.
The government don't lie in criminal cases.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't go silver. You can't go silver. Yeah. You can't go for silver damages in criminal cases.
You didn't understand me. The man said you gave your scenario. If someone was to die in accident, this would be the death benefit.
Because that's not criminal case. Not criminal case. That's criminal case. It's not criminal case. Criminal case. So you can go silver. But in a criminal matter, 100% criminal matter, you cannot use the judgment of a criminal court to go and claim civil damages.
No.
We can't do that.
No, wait. If the person is adjudged guilty, if the person is adjudged guilty and you know the damages that will face,
reason why?
No, that's the reason.
In the accident, when you go for wrongful death, you go for wrongful death. Or you go for accident resulting to death, which is quasi criminal, you only go for that.
So important.
So the number there, not the 10,000. Number there, you choose whatever you want to choose.
Yeah. Okay. We needed to talk to understand each other. I'm still saying because I don't know. Initially, you said that you were making a proposal because like your client. You're not involved. I come in. You say he was not in a no. I'm talking about you and my son. Previously.
I was there.
Yeah, but you were there. Okay. You said he was not in a no. So I think why they also going to think about it, yeah, it will be also good for you to talk with the defendant himself.
Very well.
Because to plead guilty, it has pros and cons. It has pros and cons, meaning, yes, you are saving time, but sometimes a person may also feel that they are not guilty, and you, the lawyer, you compare them to say they are guilty. You getting the point I'm trying to make?
That's right.
And they are also. I know.
Listen to our.
No, I know, but no, you myself.
Negotiation we are doing. Our client is in the no.
No, because I'm saying it. I said that because your police said the first time we went in. So you didn't let me go. No, I'm really asking you. No. Because I was concerned when my police said he started the process without the knowledge of his client, I was concerned.
There's nothing wrong with that. Between Monday and today, Thursday, a lot has happened.
Okay.
We are the lawyers. You will have a good case, we know. You will not have a good case, we know.
Even if you have a good case,
yeah,
and you say, you know what, I want to be master.
Yeah.
Not necessarily it means you are arguing or you are arguing from a weak point of view.
No, that's not the point at all. And that's why I'm great.
Yeah, so
like I said, so it's I see.
Very reason why.
It doesn't even look like somebody that is very strange. It's like I saw him somewhere before.
But like very small.
Yeah. You know, so we are coming.
No, not for weakness. So
in the position to do. What we make of this wrong act, this wrongful act, is what is important. You know, for me, there's nothing happy that God and nobody. I believe that nobody can die before their time.
One of our professors told us, he said,
nothing people are done to save us. They're happy the way it happened. And she's still alive. I mean, there's ambition she has to accomplish. Can we help her to accomplish our mission? If it requires maybe 2 or 3 hours, can we find and give it to her? Let her go and do what she want to do. That's my point. That's where I'm coming from. So all this undue technicality and
undue technicality.
What's the name again? Cynthia. Okay.
Now we were saying something about the environment. Now we were saying something about the environment. If we were having to recruit, Jessica would be in Liberia. We're saying something about the environment.
That's a difficult question that I can't answer. That is strictly the position of the family. To say, Jessica will remain, I don't know where
you're talking about it. I'm gonna if you're
Jessica will remain to where you are currently, or maybe she will move out to Northern Point, or she will move on Guru, or she will move in Single, wherever it is, or she will travel out of the country. It's not for me to say. What we are making is an initial offer. It's an offer. You told us what's on our mind. We told you what's on our mind.
As that even for this time we agree. And we get a scan. I don't want to make it. See? Yeah. At least to convert plastic surgery to business. So it's so bad I think this year.
And those quarantine, everything. You don't come back to the family. You go for me. He said you go to the family. You'll come back. If you come back, if you are saying okay, right? I come back. Then we can take note. Okay, look, we accept the 10,000, but in addition to the 10,000, we want some operations to be done to remove the scar.
No, instead of saying we accept, I think they should be saying, I think don't tell them to say we accept. No, they should be saying we hear this, but is there any possibility? Even though you are made this offer, I'm saying that that's what they're supposed to say. They're not saying we are.
That's what I said. You don't believe guide them.
They will. No, and based on the question he was asking, because we talk about the cash, right? And the way I'm understanding him, he's asking you now if that was something that the family was to still agree to come. Is there a possibility of her, undergoing surgery in addition to what I'm not
a medical practitioner to know whether or not that's happening on the one. But I said this is one of the proposals we didn't make.
Come back. See, there we can now say, okay, let's have a doctor to examine here to see whether this car can move on.
I didn't think that's the example you're meaning, right?
No, it's a proposal.
People asking us US.
So the government, then you can come and say, okay, yeah, apart from this, can she do this surgery? Can she do that?
Say, okay, she can do the surgery to remove the scar. Then the variable cost. Then the family will be involved. Then we have a package.
Plastic surgery, from my own understanding, plastic surgery. I mean, every day you want to go change plastic.
No, whatever the surgery would be, that one, we have medical people to know the technology. When the doctor look at it, say, I can put a cream there, the whole thing move. The thing is, the scar will disappear. What can we do for the scar to disappear? And I point there. Myself, maybe very friend with I was thinking about that. I discussed with nobody. Yeah, I say, she was not born like this. So it's impossible for the scar to move. Nothing that I said, not to know the cost. But these are the proposals.
When I medical case we did, we are then those paper.
Years ago.
I know, back then,
since we are now putting it just but when I'm back, let me do so I can get food.
No, I said take boy you not a take boy you feel tested because it's like
that's what
you say.
That's what I got water.
I got water. You need it with your water. And get my water ready.
Give me one more.
Just saying.
Give me one more. Please give me one more, man.
I got it.
Now only looking for force and we will not get it from me. I can prepare now to be force. So Lord. The trauma counselor. And the one that course of
community where the Bible be a laughing stock program that is now setting.
Okay, so at least I got 2 points that we can carry. One is the scar, and I can call it relocation. in the sky, because that psychological thing you're talking about would mean that maybe if she relocate in a strange community, it could help. And also, so those are the two. So we need not only request would be for you to say when we can come back inside here.
So we got order in there.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow,
So
Friday.
we next Friday. Yeah, is that okay with you? Because we are sending time to communicate before that. By the time we come back, we will have heard from them also, because immediately after the meeting, I'm going to let them know that we had a meeting. These are the concerns temporarily. I mean, these are things that came out of the meeting that they should be expecting, and that we will reconvene on Friday at 10 o'clock. Is that okay? 11? I don't know where I live. Don't run the traffic. 10, okay, right? Okay. So we did here Friday, 10 o'clock, next Friday. Okay. We hope that our election will be okay, no noise, so that we can be able to come out. Yeah,
but at least we have your contact now.
Yeah, so that at least by that time now, the announcing result, we can make it go back. Yeah. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. CYNTHIA. Jesse, sorry. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that was the audio there from lawyers representing the family and the defense. Let me bring on our team here, folks. Our people in Liberia, they out of power, and they've been here for over 1 hour 30 minutes now. So let's be rapid with them. You can ask a question each to them, or make a statement, and then we'll hear from them, and then they will hear from us too. The position of the CLN. The position of the CLN. All right, so let's begin with Rosalind Welly, Switzerland.
Yes, Mr. Gilmer.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Your video offer, or you don't want to be on video?
No, come here.
Okay.
Yeah. That was an intense negotiation among the lawyers, and I don't think that should have been the case. This has to do with someone's life, someone losing a life,
right?
Somebody's child, and they're debating on negotiating to let the perpetrator to go free.
Yeah.
Because of money. That was so sad.
Is that your understanding from that audio?
That's my understanding.
The lawyers were negotiating.
The lawyers negotiating. I mean, the money aspect should be for the damage that they caused in her life, but not to let him go free. Then he's facing justice, serve the time for whatever the crime would have been, and at the same time compensate her for her pain and all of the suffering that she went through. And what the family and the person herself, Jessica, but to sit to negotiate to let the guy go free, that was very painful to listen to. Tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And the female lawyer or advocate there, I think she was also equally involved. Maybe she figured because she dreamed pro bono, they were negotiation to get money so they can be able to.
The family don't have money to pay her, so the defense can pay her.
Exactly. So her role she played there was to serve her for financial, whatever
Ego.
time
Yeah.
you put in. Maybe she didn't mean no harm, but come on. I mean, if you're pro bono, you're pro bono, especially for a situation like this.
Right.
If you're a pro bono lawyer or government lawyer, you're paid with the government. If they work for the government, because even in the West, they have government lawyers, and the government pay them for their defenses, defense they carry for the plaintiff or a person that can't afford their legal costs.
Mm-hmm.
But to start to negotiate, like her life didn't matter at all to these people.
Yeah.
That's what I took from it. Can you imagine?
Absolutely. Thank you. Apostle Sio from the Netherlands.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gilmore. I just want to say thank you to the family, the parents there of Jessica coming out tonight to speak out. First of all, I just want to let everybody know and the family know that Liberia and this platform, everybody is really touched and supporting you morally, especially for this injustice that has happened. My question to you and Mama Jessica is that having this opportunity right now to be on the global stage, I just wanted to ask you. I think Mr. Gilmore asked you that question 2 times. What is the next step? What do you want? What are the kind of support you need from Liberians right now? What is the stand of your lawyers? What is the next step? What do you want to do? What is the next position? Where are we going next? Right. Because I know that we, the public, Mr. Gilmore just told you, especially what the concerned Liberian network, and we're going to do, we want to do, we'll be having meetings and what have you, but we are very, engaged. I will talking to you right now. I'm not happy about the whole situation. I'm feeling so bad as a Liberian. Jessica is a Liberian.
Yeah.
And for Jessica to be treated like this in her own
country. Yeah.
She was not in Ghana. So we'll say, oh, the court people there in Ghana, look how they treat our daughter, or in Zimbabwe, or in Cote d'Ivoire. A Liberian citizen treated like this, it should not go free. So my question to you tonight, this is the opportunity. I know you appear on many platforms, but this is a global stage. I want you and Mama Jessica, even if it is 30 seconds, say to the Liberian people tonight, what is your next step? What do you want from the Liberian population? And what do you want from this government, this Joseph Boakai government that is, that doesn't care for human rights, that abusing human rights every day. But whether we like it or not, they are the government now. So you have to put on some demands.
Right.
So I want to hear from you. The Liberian people want to hear from you. In 30 seconds, say something so that what you're going to say, we're going to say, okay, we're going to all fall behind you and give you that strong support that is needed.
Right.
That's why I just want to say, please, parents, take that 30 seconds and say to the Liberian people your demands from the Liberian government and your support that you need from the whole general public. And whether you say or not, we still want to support you, but I just want you to just position yourself so that they will say, oh, so because Jessica has already positioned herself, but since you guys are here tonight, do something so that we can give you that strong support. We will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Apostle. Tamasa, and then AB Kone. And then we'll take a few callers up on the line here too.
Thank you.
So Mr. Gilmore, then they're going to answer.
They will respond. They will respond.
Okay, thank you.
They will respond.
And let me just say good morning there to
Mr. and Mistress Lloyd. And
Morning, brother. Morning.
well, and let me say, we all are so saddened by this particular news. We've been disturbed since the news broke out. The chairman have already spoken. I'm talking about Chairman Marco Gilman as it relates to our position as the Concerned Liberian Network. So we will go further into that. But I think, I believe there was a destructive betrayal to Mr. Law and his family first, to the Liberian people in general, and as a nation. This does not represent the value and moral that the country that has existed for almost going to 200 years will dilly-dally in such a manner to forsake their own in this kind of terrible circumstances. But one question I wanted to ask Mr. Lloyd, this negotiation from the lawyers from this local camp, when did it start this negotiation? Were it in the middle or before the trial or in the middle of the trial? So I just want you to let us know about that.
Right.
And the next thing to emphasize on why Apostle Seal said, you people got to give up the direction. In anything we do, it based on strategy, it's based on process, but we cannot go before above few people. What you people want, that will be very, very cardinal to express that clearly, on the show, because there are millions of Liberians are following. It is one of the biggest, shows in the diaspora. So that will give you that greater opportunity to really express, tell us what you people want, and then the Liberians can rally behind the people. But let me start as far.
Thank you very much, Vice Chair Delano Tamasa, and our senior analyst here on the platform. Let's talk to Brother Connor, A.B. Connor, and then we'll come to Solo Senior. Brother Connor.
Yeah, my brother.
How you doing?
Pretty much I'm good.
Right.
And let me take this time to say good evening and to Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd. It's good to see you, though under the strenuous circumstances. I want to take this opportunity to stand with you and to say we are all saddened by your unfortunate situation in Liberia. But thank God we all still have Jessica around.
Absolutely.
But I got two questions real quick, because I know time fast spent, and like my dear brother Gilman stated, that right now, as you can see, you guys are in the dark over there. Real quick. Firstly, Mr. Lloyd, I want to know at what point this negotiation that has to do with the $10,000 came into being. That's one. Two.
Maybe your computer is that okay?
Okay. Yes. Mr. Lloyd, who initiated this negotiation? Was it your lawyer or the defense counsel? And lastly, after this negotiation was recorded, this video that we just listened to, was it ever admitted as evidence in the case during the trial? Did your lawyer admit this as an evidence in the case that indeed these people, though they are claiming that this man didn't do the act, but they are here negotiating, financial negotiation to settle this case? Was it ever admitted as evidence in the case. So I know I got a lot to say, but let me just stop at those three questions. And indeed, to close up on, like the chairman stated, we will help, we will try to help the process depending on how much you are willing to come forth with a supporting hand, because like in this case, you will have to provide the ammunition, so to speak, that can help the process. And lastly, because before you go, I stated this before, that this is a case with, thank God we are in the diaspora, especially in America, that cases sometimes become like cold case or whatever it is. But I strongly believe the step taken by the lawyers in Liberia, I mean, I call it the lawmakers in Liberia right now, if this to lead to anything like impeaching the judge for disorderly conduct, that in itself will give rise to whatever we're trying to pursue here in the diaspora, because that would tell the authority on the side that indeed there was some malfeasance, so to speak, or legal situation. So that would give reason for this case to be revisited in the United States here. I strongly believe. Though I'm not speaking as a legal mind because I'm not one, but I know deep down if those things that come to light, it can give ammunition to this case to be resurrected, meaning to come on live again for us to speak it. So those are the hopes that we got. And lastly, Mr. Lloyd, this is a candid advice to you and the family. Whatever from the inception of this case, if everything that transpired, that happened, you please try to put it as a document and a folder, because we don't know the future, what it can bring.
Correct.
And that could serve as it could help the process. So I will strongly admonish you to put all of these, the reports, everything you can document it for the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, there. Solo Senior.
Thank you, Mr. Gibbons, and I want to say hello to all my brothers and sisters. Good evening, Mr. Lloyd. First of all, I want to say sorry for the whole ordeal that your family had to go through, including your daughter, who actually traumatized with this whole thing. I can assure you, our chairman and my brothers and my sisters on this line, we can show you about a patient, the guy that got killed in that Gloria Musu's cat house. We are the one that pushed it today, and Gloria Musu is convicted and sitting down in jail. So if we come to you and say we're going to stand with you, we don't want to be like in a Liberia parlance and say, don't cry more than the bereaved.
More than the bereaved, yeah.
You know? So this is why all the panelists, they're asking you that, yes, I stand with you people, because if the way we decided to go into this, there's no justice of Supreme Court in Liberia that we're afraid of. Former Justice Minister Musa Dean can attest to that. He cried on the president to stop us, but the president did not. So that's the weight we carry. But we can't carry half truth in the concerned Liberia network. No. There's no half truth. Either you are in 100% or you're on the outside 100%. No. By asking you tonight as a Liberian, when we pursuing this, I can assure you, concerned Liberia network will not lead you down the road. Will not let other network there. I know they get plenty of them, but I don't know where they are now. They got a lot of activists and human rights people, but nobody's seen them now. They're all quiet. So what we're asking, all my brothers and sisters are asking, is that, yes, I need you people to help me. And this is all the lawyer. You're right. You're not a lawyer. You don't know what they were talking about. But from the tape that we get listening to, they are double tipping bullet keep parking. You understand that bullet keep parking. They do like brother. You know, you talk that thing there in the back. Then when they come to you, the poor father that's suffering, that dying, then they swim more. You know what, Papa? I stand with you. You know, I do it for free, but no. The Female Lawyer Association, they are percentage to the Liberian government. They get something. Nobody over there free. But if you would take Mr. Lloyd family to bamboozle them because they are poor people, they're not going to be able to do anything. Well, you're not God. You're not God. You will like kill Jessica, but God grace, she survived. Look at the play the knife went. The knife went. It would have cut her throat and everything, but it didn't.
It didn't.
Yeah. She survived. That testimony. So we are. I speaking to you, especially. I told my father yesterday, Mr. Gilbert is my father. I'm the parliamentarian for the organization. Right. I told my dad that I will start with the cash app.
He started yesterday.
So when we stand with you, we stand with you. Even when a floodgate open from the Marcoffin Hydro, we can block it. We can hold it. What we need you to do is to stand with us 100%.
Right.
No, there's no sideways. Right now, the number one thing, the royal family. The number two thing, that Jessica. The number three thing, that the royal family again, loyal family and the justice. There's no lawyer. The lawyer did their part, they finish. They take come out. We are pushing the House of Representatives. We are pushing the Senate. Even if they impeach that man, it gave us ground to sue him.
Absolutely. And then we are going after the lawyers too.
The lawyers will make sure that they will not
go
practice
after the lawyers.
this.
You cannot betray your profession like that.
If they do that to
betray
you,
a
Mr.
young
Lloyd,
lady and a family,
if they
go
do
after
that to
the
you,
lawyers to have them this bad that they will not practice law in Liberia. All right, that's what we're going for.
If they can do that to you, Mr. Lloyd, they will do it to Yagbaglo. They will do it to John Brown.
Yeah.
They will do it to Ato Solo.
Everybody.
Tabasio. They will do it to Connor. They will do it to SARS. So not your Nina William, and not Cooper, and not Richie. You don't fit. We're not going for that. So that's why we ask you, and not like to say we are forcing with you. No. It's huge. We got people in Saipan that are listening to you.
Saigon.
In China, we got more people there.
Vietnam.
All the place.
Yeah.
So when they say no, let's stand with a girl. What in your own country? You're trying to track me down. That's what you're doing there. In my own country, you're running my own sister, and we must just water it down because of 50,000. That's somebody's McDonald's money they made in a year. Even more than that. I want to offer you a job. So you don't respect your career. You think that 50,000 your distributor more yourself 5,000. I'll see how many months that 5,000 will last you in Liberia.
Right.
It's a disgrace. But we stand with the family. The family need to be open-minded and stand with 100%. That's what I ask for, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you very much, Solo Senior. So we'll hear from Mr. Lloyd and his wife, and then we'll take 5 phone calls before we let them go. Yeah, so that we will not keep them forever, and then we can do the analysis after. So we'll hear their responses to us here, and then we'll take 5 callers, and then we'll let them go. Mr. Lloyd.
Yes,
sir. You want to go first, or your wife? Yeah, go ahead. You listen to all of us here. We are all saying the same thing. We stand behind you. We want to support you. We want to do all we can. We need your support, and your support is what if you're not ready to commit, you want, because the organization, we're going to convene a meeting. We're going to convene a meeting of what I said yesterday when we discussed your issue here. We're going to convene a meeting of our membership. We are across the globe. All right? Our membership cut across the world, including right there in Liberia, parts of Africa, Australia, Europe, Canada,
Kenya.
Morocco, I said Africa, Far East, Middle East, you name it. Up to Afghanistan, we got somebody in Afghanistan. In Korea, whether you're in the north or in the south, we got membership across the world. We are a great big organization, and then we are dedicated and committed people. This is a story that touched everybody, just like the Shalom Musu murder case. My brother, he called me his dad. Solo Senior was trying to tell you about Shalom Musu. You know the story about Gloria Musu Scott.
Yeah, sure.
That story, that case was on the back burner of the justice minister.
It was about to go on the carpet.
Yeah, it was about to die a cold case. When we took it and decided we will protest until something was done about that case. I was in Liberia at the time. The justice minister was to appear at a news conference at the Ministry of Information. 2 times he canceled. I was there. Two times he canceled. And then when I came back to the States, we decided to take action. And we launched the protest. We call it sit-in protest. That we were not leaving until something happened. And June 5th, we began the protest. Frank Musadin was afraid, scared to come and talk to us. He sent his Solicitor General. We said, no, we don't want to talk to you. Everybody sat down on the floor at the Justice Ministry. On the street, we cooked food for our people. We were able to raise money, bought food, bought T-shirts, printed justice for Shalom Musu. After our actions, things started to happen. Arrests were made. Charges were filed. Gloria Scott and her family went to court, and they were found. I was in Liberia during the trial. I went to that court with Judge Kennedy. I was in that court 3 times. When I was in Liberia. I was in Liberia from September 19 last year to January 18 this year. 4 months I was in Liberia. I witnessed that case. So that's why we are talking here. We are dedicated, we are committed, we are passionate about our country and people, and this case interests us a lot. We want to help you, help us. Take it away. Go ahead.
Quickly, Mr. Lloyd, are you related to Stephen Lloyd?
Yes, that's my brother. Delano, I know you very well. Come on, it's me.
Now, why just looking at the face?
Come on, it's me, Dibash.
Mr. Gimel?
Yeah.
You know I'm a real man, so you know what?
The man said that's him. He said Dibash. Come on.
It's Dibash. I know. Because sort of made fast, but they made feel familiar. So I said, no, I was in the show.
Yeah.
Dibash, brother.
Yeah,
go
man.
ahead. We'll talk later, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I want to thank you so much for the platform, and actually the platform has reawakened my hope and spirit.
Right.
Because right out of the court that day, I was broken. Lastly, after the final ruling, I went upstairs to the lawyer, asking, what can we do now? What is it? What next? Only thing he told me, he said, it is over, everything finished. I nearly died.
Your lawyer?
He said, my lawyer, he said, it is over. I said, what can we do? Is there any other thing? What next? He said, it is over. We can't do anything. The judge had finished deciding deciding the case. I felt very much devastated. I felt very bad. So I only checking out for my family because they left me. They went outside. Okay. I just want to respond to 2 questions, and I'm going to leave the rest with my wife.
Okay.
Okay. The first one has to do with what we want to be done. I'm actually asking the international community. I'm asking the civil society group, the women group, the Christian community, every Liberian to support us in this fight. But it's not for Jessica alone, but it's for every woman. It's for every woman, every lady, everybody that are marginalized, everybody that are treated, everybody that are treated discriminatorily in this fight. Need us. We need your support. Help us. Let us put fire on the government back to reawaken the case, and that judge should be impinged. That they will disbar him.
Yeah.
Because what he did to us, was very evil.
Very evil.
Okay. Yeah. And I don't know if Lucas can still still can have a retrial in court in the United States. That's why I really don't know if that is possible.
Yeah.
Because we were not treated fairly.
Right.
We never got justice. We never got justice.
Yeah.
And the second one, so one of you asked when was the time we had a conversation with Lucas' lawyer? It was right after the first hearing, okay, when we went to meet with the Attorney General. Not the Attorney General, but the county attorney. He sent for us. Yes, sir. He sent for us from your office. We went back to our two lawyer office, Councilor Akwe and Councilor Johnson. That's how they told us. The defense lawyer from Lucas, they came here. They were asking for you people. They said they want to have a war with you, or have a talk with you, a conversation. We said, what is about this to us? Plainly that we don't know. But whatever the case may be, when you two, you'll come back and let us know. That's what they told us. Okay. Yes. So we told them about civil. We told them we don't have civil. We don't have money to fight in civilly. So they said this case right now we are doing the criminal. So let's see that they deal with the criminal part of it. So that was how we met with Lucas' defense lawyer in their office. And my wife was so smart, to do that recording.
Yeah, it was smart way.
That was very smart.
Way.
That was very smart on her part.
That's a
Somebody
lawyer.
asked a question.
Smart
Did your lawyer know that your wife was recording that?
I don't think so.
No, nobody knew at all. I never knew, including myself. I never knew.
Give her a wall. She's the tech of the new generation. She did it. We'll give her a wall.
Yeah.
Mr. Gilman, quick.
It was just before yesterday. It was just yesterday.
It already reminds me of that little girl, Augustina recording.
Augustina Gray, yeah.
Yes.
Augustina, don't put me in that situation again.
For it to have come out today, that girl would have been dead.
Yeah, Mr. Gomez has another question regarding the recording. If Jessica spoke about it, yes. When she came back as reporter after Lucas lied about surrogate, all of those, she came back. She said she pointed out the lawyer. She said, "Were you not the same people that asked my parents that we accept offer a $10,000 offer and rejected it? I have the recording, but the judge did not say that in his final ruling."
And did not even try to hear the recording?
No, not at all.
Admitted that as an evidence in the case.
Absolutely.
But Mr. they may already have the outcome, so you don't want any more proof that would make it hard for him to make decision.
Right.
Look at the man, how hungry he is. You know, he that working for government, Mr. Lloyd don't work for government, but look, Mr. Roy farther than him. I don't want to put it that way, but he's like gonna drive a dog in the study. So $50,000 a lot of money for him. But what he forgetting to know that Mr. Roy's daughter's life hangs in the balance, and you
absolutely
$5,000 is what you don't deserve that.
Yeah.
You know, this is my childhood friend. We play in the sand. I can say his daughter is my daughter.
Absolutely, your childhood friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, very intelligent guy.
Yeah.
You know, went to school, graduated from high school. I mean, but sometimes, I don't know, you find yourself in such a country that the country cannot stand for you. It's a pity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to see my own brother going through the kind of trauma, the kind of difficult situation with his daughter.
Yeah.
It's something, I don't know. Yeah, but I just want to also just say again to him, I'm so sorry, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Comrade, my man,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. But
all
as Liberian, we always, whether we know you, we don't know you, we always just want to know the truth, and we stand for
There's nothing wrong with speaking and standing up for the truth.
the truth. And that's what motivates us,
Yeah.
as Liberians. And as we, through the chairman, the platform created to hear from you people, I think you people are added more weight on this particular situation. I think it is time for everything. For your wife to even say carry on that recording.
Yeah.
It was meant for the reason, and that reason it is now. Because
And
it has long since been
Monique,
discussed.
Tamasa, Monique Walker says she's
He's
officially a
officially
member of
Triple D, yeah.
Justice Department.
Definitely. He's Triple D.
Officially for real.
Triple D.
Monique. Oh, man. But yeah, Mr. Gilman, you know, as I'm a little bit emotional.
Absolutely, I know.
Yeah,
I know
with this, but I just want to say thanks you all. Sis Rosalind, you, Arthur, the great apostle, and my biggest nephew. Now it's like a part of the family now to just add on. I'm getting myself from the panelist seat.
Yeah.
And trying to put that jacket down and to join the family to also appeal to you to stand beyond us in this matter.
Monique talk about Agent Lloyd. That's
Agent
it.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
So, I just want to start that far. We will continue to talk this maybe, when Lloyd and his wife can get some rest.
Absolutely.
Delano, you got me tearing up. You got Mr. Gimon also. I saw Mr. Gimon also wiping some tears there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You got everybody tearing up, to see your childhood friend. You're not even expecting on the platform, and then you saw it tonight.
No.
And I'm so happy that you were able to meet him also, and that he will get our support. I like what he just said now on behalf of the family, that he want that man to be disbarred and impeached, and he want justice to be done. He demanded the help of international group and also civil society groups, and of course, CLN and all everybody.
Right.
And then that's it. That's why I really wanted to hear from him.
Right.
I wanted him to put it down on the global platform. Then it is on record. Because whether he said it or not, CLN, we challenge Musa Dean, we challenge. We're not afraid of anybody here.
No.
English there.
Foreign Affairs Minister can attest to that.
We made Musa Scott. Musa Scott is in prison today because of CLM, because of GST. You understand? Why Michael Gilmore, Rosalind then, the Constitution of Delano then,
Absolutely.
And all our beautiful audience, Loma Ganden,
everybody. Let's take few callers quick.
Yes.
And then Agent Lloyd will respond after the call.
Agent Lloyd from now on. That will
Agent Lloyd.
So
Yeah, that's a good one.
Special Agent Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Ruth Sam.
No, Ruth Sam, hold on. Somebody was there before you.
Oh, okay.
Sis Noah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes,
Welcome.
yes, sir.
How you
Good
doing?
Good evening, everyone. It's a little difficult, but at the end of the day, we are all, going to rely on our faith in God, that God will not fail us.
Right.
I just want to encourage the family, the Lloyd family, to let them know that even though our justice system failed them, but God has a better thing in store for them. For the fact that Jessica did not die, it got to be God.
It got to be God, yeah.
But the fact that, our agent Lloyd was able to record, she didn't do it by herself.
No.
It was through God's direction for her to do that recording. And God wanted to use this time to expose the evil forces in our country.
Right.
Yeah. So my question here to the family is, would that female lawyer, from my understanding, I might be wrong, but from all indications on her interaction with those other lawyers, she didn't put up any strong defense for her client. In a sense that, like, these people are telling you that this is not a criminal case. When with her being a lawyer, did she sit there and allow the people to tell her that this is not a criminal case
civil case?
Right. In the law that she practiced, does it tell her like that? And two, I want to ask if after the meeting, whether that female lawyer ever came back to them to give them, guidance as to the pros and cons to the proposal.
Right.
This proposal that was put on the table. If you guys go and think about it, a lawyer that is in defense of her client, she will provide that legal guidance.
Yeah.
This is your option. If you refuse this, this is, the option you have. This is the pros and cons. So did that lawyer ever came back to them to explain to them legally the implication into what happened, like what they're telling them to do, that they offer? Did she come back to them to educate them on the implication, or to educate them on the benefits of the offer the people were giving them? Did that lawyer ever come back? Because if she didn't come back to have meeting with them and explain to them their legal rights and what they were refusing, the benefits and the ones that are going to affect them, if she didn't come back to tell them, she might be playing double standard.
And then Sis Noah, if the prosecuting lawyer or Jessica's lawyer did not argue in court that the defense met with my clients and tried to offer them money to settle, if they did not argue that, in court, it tells another story. Thank you.
Right. So right. Thank you so much, Mr. Gimmer.
Thank you very much. Let's go to the Netherlands. Favor Morris, welcome.
Mr. Gimmer, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good morning to everyone.
Morning, sir.
And good morning to my neighbor. They're going through a lot because her daughter. And for every woman, even if you don't have a child, and you listen to what's happening to this family, you will know that the mom is going through more pain, like her daughter. And I'm only appealing to everyone to put Jessica in the space and know that Jessica is their daughter. And they should be able to help the family to go through this, to come out and prove the wrong that they just did, in the lawyer. Because this is hurting. Jessica don't come out. Jessica is more depressed. But because it's Liberia, people not seeing it.
Not seeing it.
But when you they think say, oh, Jessica inside or Jessica quiet, no. And I know them. You are decent girl, very respectful. My Liberian people, every human being, whether in Europe, in America, we should stand up for Jessica and her mom and the family. They're going through a lot.
They're going through a lot. Yeah.
Those people don't have nothing, but they stood on the ground and refused even the money they wanted to offer them.
Yeah.
So that's a proud that we should stand up for them. We did it before we can do it again. And I always tell her, I say, Jessica, you are a princess. So nobody should tell you nothing. You did not go wrong.
No.
The only thing you offered, you went around an evil person. And because in Africa, when the people come with the administrator and said, oh, the God person, oh, the this people believed him. And he took the advantage to abuse you. And then in Europe, in the white man war, the Christian man more clean than you and myself. So you can really don't know the Christian man from the normal people. So I'm standing on behalf with the family and backing you, Mr. Kim, backing every Liberian, every human being.
Yeah.
So please stand up with us to fight for Jessica. She deserves it. She's our daughter. She's our daughter. And thank God that she's safe.
Yeah.
Thank God. And the lawyer was not for them.
No.
The lawyer is not for them.
The lawyer was for money.
They need to listen to the tip.
Yeah.
Good. And you shouldn't hide nothing. Like I always tell you, my daughter, do not hide nothing because we're standing up. Nobody can do nothing. The people wrong you. The people wrong you, they hurt you.
So true.
So you need to know it. And we will stand with you, but you need to work with us too. We can't do it if you ain't working with us.
Right.
Okay.
Mr. Kemal, a good friend, the good people. That was like 2 minutes from my place. You know, so I beg every Liberian to please stand up for Jessica. I beg you, she's a good person.
That's okay.
She deserves this.
That's okay.
She's hurting.
She's hurt. That's okay, Favor. Don't cry on it. Don't cry on this.
Hi, Mr. Gayman. How you doing?
Hold on. I just took your call. People on the line before you. Hold on.
No problem, sir.
The lady from 774-2910. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Lucia.
Lucia.
Yeah, I want to thank all the Liberian people that are concerned, every one of us, because we have children, we have sisters and brothers and sisters then all over the world. You know, this thing happened 2 days ago, and I was praying in my prayer room, and God flashed that video that she was crying that God going to punish you. God going to punish your generation. So while I was praying, that video flashed to me. So I started praying in that direction so God will console her. Then I heard the Bible verse, which is Job 20, from Job 20 to 29, that any person that do wicked, you cannot go without punish.
Right.
If you read about all those things, that the generation of him is going to be destroyed. Even people that could not with him, that could not in the case. And I know that God touching everyone of heart to help the family.
Right.
And I know the case already have been won. Because in that same Bible verse told us that heaven already find him guilty. If you read that. Although I don't have that number. I even recorded a video to send it, but I don't have that number. But I know they will believe in God, that God is behind them. God see that tears of Jessica. God look at that tears that day, and she was crying. People think that she was just doing it, but God see that tears.
God saw the tears, yeah.
God saw it, and all the Liberians, they concerned today. I really thank God for everything.
Right.
That I know that people that take part in sharing money or whatever they do, God going to punish every one of them.
That's what
Not
they
even
did.
the man alone, but
money.
every one of them that take part.
Yeah.
But I want to tell to the family tonight, you keep courage. You must depend on God, and I know God going to fight your battle.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucia there.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's take this gentleman, 401-6029. Hello. And then we'll come to you.
Yeah, Mr. Gayman.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Gayman? And hi to the panelists.
Yeah, is that Stephen Kelly?
Yeah, Stephen Kelly. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
So I joined the conversation from Rhode Island. So I first want to grade that station. I want to grade that platform for the hard work, the level of competency in your deliveries. I want to also say a few things, concerning this. You see, the judge, for me, in my view, my opinion, he should be disbound. He should she should never practice law if everything goes well and he being found, that he compromised the case.
Yeah.
He should never practice law in Liberia. And I also want to say sorry to the family, to the law family, and to Jessica. Because you see, the thing is premeditated. I said it on my statement. It is premeditated. If the lawyers for the family was accurate and did not bring down argument in court, all right, to have the judge informed that something was previously discussed with their lawyers along with the family lawyer, and that was now flagged into the judge ear so that he can, render his decision. I think that was a bias on their side. So I support you 100%. I support this platform, that your platform is now becoming the greatest and the highest in the land because of what happened to the Supreme, not the Supreme Court, but the former Chief Justice.
Chief Justice, yeah.
Yes. For this platform to be on top of things, and today the people are behind bars, it means that you are there for the Liberians. Thank you ever so much, and thank you to the panelists that are on the platform. Thank you.
You're welcome, Steve Kelly there. Indomitable Jasmine. He said, how can one be a member of the CLN Global Membership to make our contribution, Mr. Gilmer? Membership is open to all Liberians. All right. Take the number that on the screen there and call me. Let's talk about it. But I will be holding a general membership meeting. Follow this platform for the announcement and the date. We'll be holding a general membership meeting on this Jessica Lloyd's story issue, case, and other things that we'll have to discuss. All right. Membership is open for any Liberian who aspire to our views and the views of the Concerned Liberian Network. We're not here, but we are here now. Yeah, that's who we are. Let's take the gentleman from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, Emmanuel Zaza. Zaza.
Yeah.
After Zaza, we'll go to Agent Lloyd. Agent Lloyd, the female general Agent Lloyd.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gilmer, and good evening. I want to extend my empathy to the family for what they are going through. But Mr. Gilmer, I want us to step this up. Although we are advocating, but remember when you are fighting against the powerful,
the all powerful, yeah,
destroy evidence. There can be fire incident. There can be car accident. There can be armed robbery. There are several ways to get rid of people.
Right.
I want us to start looking in that direction. You're thinking about a judge. You're thinking about lawyers. You're thinking about American missionary who is supported by people from the greater nation. I want us to start looking at that direction and see how the family can be kept away from the public. You don't want anything to happen that will scare people away from getting involved.
Right.
So I want us to start looking at that direction, even though we may be fighting now, but if you don't look on the other side, it will cause distraction and the case might go the other way. So how houses are being burned in our country. You see how so-called accidents and armed robberies are taking place. You don't want to wake up one so money and say, oh, Jessica Ma is no more, Jessica Pa is no more, maybe Jessica is no more. So I want us to start looking in that direction. I'm not going to say more. You and I are always talking about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel Zaza. And Arthur Solo Senior, Mr. Gilmer, I cash Abby $50 for Special Agent Lloyd for tech support. Yeah, no more burning data tonight. So I have it yet. I will send it to you right after the show. Agent Lloyd. Special Agent Lloyd.
He deserves that title. That recording today, and God just attention to do it, or else all the things will have been small spray, Mr. Gilmer.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmer.
Yeah.
Mr. Gilmer, I want to say thank you to all of you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, you see, I know I won the battle, But the matter of fact that Jessica survived, I know I won the battle.
Right.
But that boy coming to rescue Jessica, it was by the grace of God. When we took Jessica at the hospital, the doctor looked at her and said, the God you people are serving is a living God. He asked her, Jessica, you can talk? When she said yes, he said, wow.
Wow.
He said, what? And JFK planned to give her blood that day. And I prayed that whole night. I said, God, I don't want my daughter to take blood. Please recover her blood. And the next day, the doctor, it was to tell me that we gave you some medicine for Jessica to take. We not give her blood. I said, Jesus, thank you.
Wow.
But Jessica surviving, it was by the grace of God. And God wanted to disgrace Lucas' riches. When it happened the first time, I went to Freedom FM and I told the whole entire world, I said, if Lucas was going to succeed, the people were going to say that the government killed Jessica.
Yeah, the government killed Jessica.
You listen to my interview, you will hear it.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Yes. And I want to tell God thank you and tell you thank you so much. Mr. Gamer, on some days, we don't have food in the house to eat. But if I can refuse 30,000 USD,
Yeah.
then it's not only for Jessica, but for other people who were victims, for other bodies that were found on the street with all the killer, for other children. So I was disappointed in Liberian women. Mr. Gamer, sometimes will go to the court with only I and my family. Nobody was helping us in the process. One time I sat in the court, but Tier 1 Conclu asked me, but where are the women? Mr. Gamer, I shed tears. I cried. I broke down that day. I said, hey, God. And when the labor who rescued Jessica, when he heard the news yesterday, Mr. Gamer, that labor called me and cried. He said, Mommy, so what's I'm going to die in the process? I saved Jessica and saved the world, God, just for us to get justice. Look at what the people did to us. That labor cried, Mr. Gamer, that boy is not also feeling well because they beat the boy. They say, why the boy have to rescue that world, God?
Yeah.
And the boy said it, the boy did it because he wanted for Jessica to get justice and for the Liberian government. Yes. And for the Liberian government to not be in trouble. But look at what they did to us, Mr. Gamer. Liberian people fail us. The churches or council fail us. The government fail us. They fail us, Mr. Gamer.
Wow.
I'm disappointed in the Liberian people. So Mr. Gamer, it was not easy for me yesterday. It was not easy for me. It was not just easy for me and my daughter. I was not near that car when Jessica went there. Mr. Gamer, if I was near that car, then there are different things you're talking. I was going to grab that white man and his lawyer yesterday, Mr. Gamer. I think the Liberian government came in yesterday. But because Jessica is intelligent and trained and the reason,
she didn't touch him.
Yes, she didn't touch him. But with all that curse you're putting on him, I know our God in heaven, God get his own way of working. I am not disappointed because I know God knows his reason for everything. So I want to say thank you to the Gamer family. Mr. Gamer, I have more things to say, but for security reason, I will inbox you.
We'll talk.
I will inbox you, Mr. Gamer.
Okay.
I will send some things there to you on your WhatsApp.
Okay.
I call the one giving that out here to record the people. It was God. It was God who gave me the out here. And my daughter said it in court. She said, my honor, if the people say that motorbike hit me, why no scratch on my body?
Yeah.
Look at my neck. This man was the one who was killing me. Look at my neck. He was killing me the chicken. That man is evil. He more than the devil in hell. She said it in court. She said, look at my head. That man was the one who hit me behind my head. Look up behind my head. And she opened all the hair. and she showed it to the judge. The judge saw everything. She said, if you say that motorbike hit me, why you call me and my parents, my owner? Why they call me and my parents to bribe us? They started with 10,000 and we had a recording. And the judge said nothing about it, Mr. Kimon. He saw all of the truth. And he never said anything about Lucas' statement in court yesterday. He never talked about Lucas' statement. I had the newspaper here where said Lucas contradicted himself. He never said anything. But Mr. Kimon, let God give you the strength for you to fight for us.
Right.
I pray that God will give you the strength and will stand by you. Any other thing, the last caller just said for security reason, Mr. Kimon, we don't have security. But any other thing, I will share with you.
Okay. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Joyce Lomagel Wayne also sent $50 to me to send to you. So I got $100 for you to send.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, to send to you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Special Agent Lloyd.
Special Agent Lloyd.
Yeah, we say thank you.
Okay.
You can't rich. I'm not rich. I'm not get money. But
Right.
the course you took away, it was risky. You know.
Okay.
Absolutely.
This is why you God just make you brave. Say do it. This will save you.
Yes.
It's not like I have every minute. But the courage you courage our father. Courage and my
Amy.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, your background. I keep muting you, but yeah.
Right, driving?
I see you when you join this.
You wanted to say something?
I didn't know it happened here. Nothing happened here.
No,
there was a noise?
I don't know what's that, but we got the feedback from your set. One of that video or you get it from the speaker.
It's better.
You get some?
And also, Dr. Cynthia, to extend my
your line open, we can't understand anything.
You want to mute yourself?
So
you getting me
yourself
now?
when you're ready to talk, you unmute yourself.
No, I'm all right. I'm okay. Yeah, you getting me now?
Get her.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's still there.
Feedback.
No, but then don't need it. That's
Mute yourself. Let's see what happens. Mute yourself. Good.
It's all right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I muted him. So if when you're ready to talk, just unmute yourself. Well, what we meet you can get us.
Anything going on here? Let me log on and come back in. Okay.
Okay.
He unmuted himself already. And the sound is still there.
All right. We want to thank the Lloyd's family, especially Agent Lloyd. And Agent Lloyd, you doing something here to now.
Special Agent Lloyd, Mr. Gilroy got put
a Julius Melton also sent $50 for you.
Okay.
This is not the fundraiser for our protest action. So I hope you all know that anything coming in tonight is going directly to Agent Lloyd.
Oh, data.
Unless y'all specify it. All right, and my darling sister there,
Agent Cynthia Lloyd,
Agma Captain, Suru.
Oh man.
Yeah. She also sent $50. Yama Vitura Mako sent $25. So we got how much here tonight? $225. Awesome group of people here on this platform. Thank you very much.
Cynthia, I
Yeah.
just want to say thank you. What you did is nice for Jessica, especially the recording. It was a divine connection.
Yeah.
Because the rottenness of our country for almost going to 200 years, I think there was a time and season that they think should come out. And this is the so I just want to say thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, to be that wife for my brother there and to be that mother for the children.
Okay.
I listened to your first interview when they think something when you went to Freedom FM. And your position was very clear. And a lot of people applauded you in the diaspora. They say, yeah, there's a wise woman. Especially when you say that, we did this because we want for the government to be vindicated. Because there are always lies and other things.
Yeah.
On the street, when they see bodies on the street, they will just lie on the government. And that's why we protect this person so that justice can be served. But that justice will be served.
Justice will be served.
It will be served. It will be served. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Thomas. Rosalie, any final thoughts for our people before they take their exit?
Yes, Mr. Gilman. I just so wholeheartedly appreciate Special Agent Lloyd. Cynthia, thank you so much for fighting for your daughter's life.
Monique Walker.
You Monique
you get a woman name, Special Agent Lloyd.
Monique can see before time. So
go ahead.
So Cynthia, all glory be to you, your husband, your daughter. She's a strong girl. I am not even to myself when I see that cry where she was crying for justice. I'm talking, the tears full of my eyes, I just been holding on. For a mother to go through and see this thing, what it did to that child, what that God did to this child. No mother deserved to go through this, So take heart, Cynthia, and my regards to Jessica. Let her continue to be strong. And you're there for her. You're a strong mother, very strong and smart. The fact that you're able to come up swiftly to do that recording because you didn't know what tomorrow going to hold. If this recording was not there, some of us would be, doubtful, would be guessing, could it have been this, could it have been that, but you did it perfectly well by doing the recording on your own lawyer and the defense lawyer trying to buy the case without getting justice. That was brilliant of you to have done that. Today we have that record. I applaud you for being a very caring mother and a strong mother, and your husband as well. Your take heart. It's not easy. Even me, that so far from the family, the fact that I'm a mother, and it could happen to anybody, it could happen to anybody. It was just through your prayers, Jessica was able to survive this carnage, attack on her life. But thank God she's alive, and God is gonna take care. Thank you for your strength.
Thank you. We got more coming here for Agent Lloyd tonight. Joseph and Eden Wally Connect, $25. Steven Sklar, $32. Charles C. Weir, 25. Helen George, 25. Eddie Belema, Mayata's son, for Agent Lloyd, 25. So we said in prayer that your data is not wasted tonight. Even yeah.
That's how we do all the GST.
Yeah.
For our family.
Thank you very much. You hearty donors for our parents, our mothers here tonight. Agent Lloyd and her husband and Jessica, Brother Conan, Ebi. You have to unmute yourself.
Again, it's a worthwhile venture. The Lloyd family, I say thank you very much for your appearance and your courage. Your courage is immeasurable, quite honestly. Like Delano stated, when the first time that incident happened and you appeared, that courage that you put together,
right?
Even reference all of the things that happened in Liberia, that indeed this would have been one of the instances where they're going to say that government killed your daughter. You know, it was a strong courage for a mother. I want to salute you for that. You know, my sister, you talk about your daughter. I got a bunch of girls, and Jessica is the age of my youngest child, so to speak. I got a bunch of girls, you know, and the youngest one among them, she's 22 years old now. And when I see any girl child treated as such, it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
You know, I'm from a family that got a bunch of sisters. And if any society would not want to respect that, at least to the point that they want to slaughter a young and innocent child like yours, if this cannot move anybody, I have conscience, it's troubling for me. But I can assure you, like I stated to your husband, I know you wasn't on, whatever you guys can do, you people can do, from day one we met Lucas up to their last. If there's any evidence or pieces of evidence that you gather, be it recording, be it document, be it pictures, I want to acknowledge you people to put everything together. Because this is a society, let me tell you, if look up things that he will leave from Liberia and come to the States, and he think he's not going to be under the surveillance of the American society, I mean security apparatus, he's mistaken. Yeah. Because if anytime he goes wrong on anything of this nature, trust me, there's a precedent on here and record on him. The people will reference that thing. So definitely in that instant, maybe one of these days, God will touch the hearts of people here, the authorities here, and certain things will just unearth the whole the whole situation, and yourself will start wondering, but how did it happen?
Yes.
And Luke have to account for his situation.
You have to account for it.
Because this is a girl that we don't know her, but a little girl could still muster the courage continuously to tell people, this is the man that did something to me. This is the man that wanted to harm me. This is the man that harmed me. This man that want to kill me. And for people to see that talking about, said that motorbike knock her down, she's not a drug addict.
No, she's not.
She's not an alcoholic, so to speak. She was never under the influence of anything. You work this girl on any time she tells you that indeed this is the person I was with, for crying out loud. What more could she tell you people? And my disappointment, just to close on this, my sister, that recording, like I stated, I mean, I did a little bit of business law in school. But if you have evidence, if the lawyer, your prosecution to adduce evidence to me, to present evidence in court, and the evidence shows that indeed there's a recording, that recording should have been admitted in the court evidence, because the judge was the judge and the juror in the case.
Yeah.
There were no jury on this trial, because definitely if the jury on the trial, the evidence, the pieces of evidence are always presented to the jurors for them to make judgment in the case or make decision. But it was never the case. This judge, he was the player and the referee in the game. And he's bad for society. This is a man that needs to answer the question, the things that he had done. There is no moral compass. But my dear sister, keep the courage.
Absolutely.
One of these days, Luther will have to answer for his case. But I said thank you, and we will be in touch with you. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, my sister.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. To all those who contributed, I want to say thank you. Thank you to my sister who connected me with Mr. Gamer. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate all of you people. About the jury trial, it was the man who said he never wanted jury trial. And he never came. Our lawyers never asked us for our view. Only Lucas. But Lucas hold a market court. He said, I want jury trial. That's how all the jury work all on the court.
Because he could not convince 12 or 13 people.
Yeah.
That he did not
exactly
do it. Yeah.
You convince one judge. He
can put one judge in their pocket.
Yes.
Yes. So every other thing, Mr. Kimon, the tradition paper, the tradition wedding paper, the text messages, we and he, I will share all with you.
Okay, great. Yeah. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Special
Okay.
agent.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
For you, get some rest. Tomorrow, then you on your feet. Special agent.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye to everybody.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Yeah. Wow. Well, folks, thank you very much.
Her title for life. Thank you, Monique.
She got her title.
Yeah.
Her title. Yeah.
She well
Agent Lloyd.
Well deserved.
Monique, send Agent Lloyd something and let her buy her pistol. Now you get it, woman.
I tell you, man.
Yeah.
You know why I don't understand? How can the accuser, dismiss the jury without the judge?
Wow.
The jury will want to read the verdict out to the judge.
Cyril Dopo, thank you. Cyril Dopo sent $25 also. I call Wally Kenne, Steve Sla, Charles C. Weir, Helen George, Eddie Belliman, Yama Victoria McCall, Akma Sudu. She said she came late, and she said, Michael, I came on very late. This is really sad. I was sick in the stomach when I watched Jessica cry and curse their whole generation. We are here. Justice for Jessica. Absolutely.
Yeah.
She will get justice. With all of us intervention, she will get justice. We just need to work together and get it done. All right. For Lonshow Bright Crawford, my phone just shook, rang with $50 also just came in. Thank you very much, Flo. Thank you.
Mr. Gilman, I'll get her information. For me, it's direct. It's easier for me direct from here to her.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we got more to do. So this is just to help them for tonight, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anybody you want to do anything, I just hold on till we launch the campaign for the protest. All right. What we have tonight is almost $500 is enough to carry them for some time.
For some time, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
No doubt.
Well, thank you, all those of you that have supported.
Let's also try to get hold of the boy that rescue both parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little brother took that risk.
Absolutely. And for Lusher Bryce said 50 for Agent Cynthia Lloyd.
Yes, Agent Cynthia Lloyd.
I just only money Walker are waiting for. The woman say Agent Lloyd name. Agent Lloyd need her Glock.
Yeah.
Agent Lloyd need a Glock.
You need to stand the badge.
She really need a Glock.
She need a Glock.
You need a Glock because right now she just go every time out of the water. She really need a Glock.
She need a Glock. She gotta have some level of security. Only a Glock.
Don't take no mess.
Eh?
It's a tough mama. I can see from her demeanor.
The family, they stand for truth, you know.
Somebody the more the better quiet guy. Easy going. Yeah, very easy guy. Very easy.
You can
so go down, all of that, do our thing, come back home, quiet. who are the rough guys, you know, but very quiet guy, very,
I
very
think
quiet.
Jessica,
Doesn't
yeah.
like
Jessica
loud
got
talking,
that,
to be
that.
frank.
She got that side of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since Rosalind, look at what Jessica did. The man say, "Oh, I want you to say, okay, let's go to my parents."
Can you imagine what the agent Lloyd was doing? They said the mean Lloyd said, even said doesn't know.
Agent Lloyd is a tough ride.
Even
Wow.
the lawyers,
The lawyer
they didn't even know.
That's why I call her Special Agent Lloyd.
Yeah.
She's special in that tech support. She need a new phone. The phone that
Correct. This is
access.
That's right.
Oh man, Liberia is funny.
This is Jessica.
Yeah.
On the day of that fateful ruling.
And a female lawyer right there.
Yeah. All right. Escorting
got there in front of him, talking about say he
the
loyal.
attempted murderer. Listen to Jessica, and this is going to take us home.
Richards has been acquitted by criminal code B. Let's go. Let's go.
And look at the Liberian lawyer protecting you.
You will suffer. You will suffer. You will die that generation.
Richards
What
has been
lawyer
acquitted
thought I get would do to that man?
by criminal
That
code B.
monster.
Let's go.
God will punish
Let's go.
you. You will die. Your eyes will be open. You will suffer. I curse you. You will suffer. You will die that generation. Your generation will die the consequence of what you did. You will suffer, you guys. You will suffer. In any court, and lawyers, in any church, and lawyers are got you as well. The children will suffer this day. The children will bear the consequence. In any church and lawyers, in any church and lawyers are got you as well. The children.
You heard that? Any judge or lawyer that back you up, your children, your generation will suffer it.
They will.
They're about to speak. You will suffer in any court and lawyers, in any church and lawyers are got you as well. The children will suffer this day. The children. In any church and lawyers are got you as well. The children will suffer this day. The children will bear the consequences of what she did.
Richards has been acquitted by criminal code B. Let's go.
God will punish you. You will die. Your eyes will be open. You will suffer. I curse you. You will suffer. You will die that generation. Your generation.
Richards has been acquitted.
No justice for the poor. When you see a lady down on the ground, help her, yeah. Go ahead and help her. She needs loving more than anyone else can ever need. Oh yeah. Her children are hungry, and she's hungry too. She has no money, so what should she do? Her man is gone and left her all alone. What's happened to this lady? Why she keeps holding on?
No justice for the poor.
No justice for the poor.
The songwriter says, no justice for the poor. But with you, with us here, the Concerned Liberian Network, Junior How Talk, we will get justice for Cynthia Lloyd and family.
No justice for the poor.
We say thanks to the family there, Agent Cynthia Lloyd and her husband for coming on tonight. Our prayers and thoughts are with them.
Down on the ground.
Hey Jessica, I know you did listen to the show. Stay strong and be courageous, okay? We are here for you.
She needs loving more than anyone else can ever need. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Her children are hungry, and she's hungry too. She has no money, so what should she do? Her man is gone and left her all alone. What's happened to this lady? Why she keeps holding on? No justice for the poor. No justice for the poor. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, folks, that does it for us here tonight. We say thanks a whole lot to all you generous or givers, donors, to the impromptu fund here tonight, started by Arthur Solo Sr.
Yeah.
The fund was started by Arthur Solo Sr., followed by Joyce Lomaga Wayne, Julius Melton, Akma and Gus Sulu, Yama Victoria Maka, Eddie Mayata Song Balema, Helen George, Charles C. Weir, Brother Stephen Sla, Joseph and Edith Walikene, Sarah Dopo, and Folonsho Bright Crawford. And for all of you who are trying to send and we told you to wait, thank you very much. We got more to do. No doubt, Jeanette Colley, my sister there from Brussels, welcome. Say hi to my other young sister, Peter Lingao Roberts. You're welcome, Akma. Thank you too much. All right, folks, so long. We're going to be back here tomorrow, Saturday, for a special edition at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't go away. Join us on the FM dial for your non-stop entertainment. Thanks to our team of panelists and analysts for always being there. I had a full house here tonight. Rashad Besity Chapin was on a special assignment. She sent her thoughts and prayers as well. We're gonna get justice for Jessica.
When you see a lady down,
When you see a young lady down on the ground, pull her up. Don't kick her down. Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Wild Michael Gilman, bidding you a pleasant good night. I'll catch you at 5 p.m. local time tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time here on GEO Talk.